Okay, moving on. We are in our first chapter. We are in the pre-game warm-up chapter, and we are discussing the three pillars: foundation, structure, and discipline. We just previously discussed foundation. Now it's time to talk structure. So foundation obviously is the thing you put weight on, the thing that's designed to hold and to keep together the structure you may put upon it. In this case, what you're going to be doing for your structure is creating what I would like to call an impenetrable academic sanctuary. This place is known to you and others as the place where you go to focus and work on your academics, ultimately your future. That room needs to be a sanctuary. So the first thing I'd like you to do, and this is not going to make me a whole lot of friends. In fact, you may become really disgusted with me here, but you're going to have to follow along and trust me. I need you to walk over to your TV and the game module that's plugged into the TV that has provided you with so much fun. I need you to take that TV and that game module out of your room now. Don't wait. If you have to pause and stop and come back, great. But what you're going to be doing is walking it down the hall and either depositing it in a closet, closing that closet, or leaving it permanently in the den. Now, if you study in the den, then don't remove it from the den, okay? But most of us will be studying in a place we hope is quiet. Normally it's a room. So that's why I'm referring to the room, right? So you remove the TV, the game station. What you do sets up for our next chapter is you open up an immense amount of time. And we'll talk time management in our very next chapter. So you open up a bunch of time. The other thing you're going to do with that same space is completely organize it. Not just straighten it up, not just dust it or clean it. You're also going to, after you do that, organize that space so it has functionality. And those functions should assist your goal of making this space an academic sanctuary. So that's what you're going to do. Plan out this space and make sure it works for you. For me, for example, I needed a desk in my room. I also needed a printer. And I needed great lighting, and I needed to be the quietest room I could find in the house. And my room was one of those spaces, so that was great. Inside, I put in a board so I can paste the things, my goals, for example, the previous thing, so I can put my semester grades from last semester, basically a cork board or something you can write on. You also may want to incorporate in that space a calendar, a visual calendar, whether you write on the calendar or not, but something you can see and maybe write large goals on it. So these are just some examples of how you would design this room. But the most important thing, and the only thing I require, that I need you to do specifically is remove that TV and that game station for your impenetrable academic sanctuary. The other thing you're going to do is give some real thought on the people around you. Now, I'm not saying judge them as far as them being a good or bad person, but judge them on their mission in life, their perspective, who's around them, who drives them, and their effect ultimately on you. How do you guys interrelate, react to each other, support each other, so on and so forth? Now, if it's just a casual person and you see here and there, that's not the person I'm talking about. I'm talking about the people that you finish up work for and go hang out with. This is one of the hardest parts as well. Evaluating the circle of people around you. That's part of your environment. And you need to make conscious decisions to the people that you spend time with. Simply put, not going to qualify these people. They're not good, they're not bad. But you're going to make conscious decisions based on where you're going in life about how much time you spend with these people around you. And then make another conscious decision to paginate, to restructure those relationships in regards to time. Unfortunately, one or two, maybe most of these people, depending on who you are, may have to go. If you're dealing with positive people already that are within your domains that you're trying to achieve goals in, and these people are a good, at least half of them are people you admire, then you're already in the right place. But if not, rewind this portion, the past couple sentences, and make it happen for you. There's no better determining factor of where you will end up in life than the people you keep around you. All right? So find positive people, people that are smarter than you, people that you can help, people that have gifts in other categories than you. And you guys meet up, because invariably we have the same goals in life. Some of them are given to us already by our quote unquote creator, but that the ones we come up with individually, we may need help with them. We may have a goal that not only I could use, but everyone can use. And I may need the expertise of a friend. I may have a goal of starting a company, right? And who would you rather work with? People you've known forever or people you would have to hire? Now, if you kept yourself around people that are progressive and looking for stuff in life and wanting to educate themselves, then you're going to have a group of people around you that you may select one or two of them to work with you. So this is the power of the people portion of environment, right? So choose the right people. The last thing you're going to do is structure how you spend your time, the type of activities. What do I do? When do I do them? Look at everything and decide which of these activities need to go immediately, which I need to keep, and what types of activities will I then implement. This ecosystem is your environment. You truly have full control of that. This is just unlocking that power for you. Reach in this box after it's opened. Pull out the environment conversation and begin work. Begin work now. Your environment is that important. Okay, we're done with environment, which is synonymous, as I said before, with structure. And we'll be moving on to discipline. All right, you guys. Digest, use, incorporate, and then get ready for your next module.